Hi, welcome back to Tone with Harveen. Today we'll be doing a full body sculpt and tone routine. Equipment is optional. I'll be using a set of 3-pound weights and 5-pound weights. Let's get started laying on the mat. Some good little ab crunches for a warm-up. Hands behind our head, knees into tabletop. Let's do opposite elbow to opposite knee, lifting the shoulder blades off the mat, being careful not to dome our abs as we lift, elbows out. Let's go for one more on each side. And we're good. Let's grab our 5-pound weight. We're gonna do some twists with some leg extensions. So let's get seated into our V-sit, balancing on our lower back, well, more like your tailbone. You're gonna reach down to the left side, up and to the right. As you go to reach, you're gonna opposite legs and go for an extension and back to center. So you've got both movements in here, engaging the abs, trying not to dome, moving with control. Full ab workout, upper abs, lower abs, it's all in here. Remember to breathe as we go through this. Two more on each side. And last one. Let's drop that weight to the side, lay back on our back. I like to have my hands just under my tailbone. We're gonna go for some leg lifts now, engaging our lower abdomen. Extending both legs, they are zipped together. And whenever you're ready, we're gonna go for 8 leg lifts. Legs are together, making sure not to dome the abs. And don't forget to breathe. And this is 8. That was not so bad. Let's come on up. Weight can be just put off to the side for now. We're gonna go into a side plank with leg extension. I'm gonna start on the right side. I'm gonna have my right knee bent, matching the short end of the mat. Right arm is on, right hand is on the mat. Left leg is extending, lifting up and back into center. We're gonna go forward, center, and back. Whenever you're ready, let's lift up, center, up, in the front, back up, and to the back, and to center. A bit confusing, but just keep the pattern going, front, middle, back, and back to center. Let's go for 8. Your left hand can be wherever you like. Last one on each front, back, and center. Let's come to center and do the same thing on the other side. Left leg is parallel with the short end of the mat on our left palm. Right arm can be wherever you like. Let's go for our leg extensions. Up front, back, and double in the center. Wow, this side's much harder than the other side. One more on each side after this. Front, back, and center. Ooh, let's come on down, take a quick seat. Feeling it in those abductors. All right, let's get into our tabletop position. We will grab our weights for this one. I'm gonna have my 5-pound ready and my 3-pound ready. If you're not using weights, you can go for some modified push-ups and placement of some of these, even though we will together do full push-ups. All right, so on a bit of a slant to lift our left shoulder higher than our right shoulder, we are going to go for some shoulder pulls, pulling the elbow in to align with our abdomen here and out. When you're extended, your hand should be just a few inches off of the mat. And let's go for 6. Let's drop that weight, grab the 3-pound. In the same position, we're gonna go for some tricep pushbacks. And arm is extended all the way up and back down for 6. Let's drop the weight, push them both forward so that the left hand can come down, and let's do the same thing on the other side. So we'll go for some shoulder pulls with the right arm and in for 6. Push that forward, grab the lighter weight for our 6 tricep pushbacks. And 6, push those right in front of you so that you can get into the position of doing 6 push-ups. You can go for modified push-ups or push-ups on your toes. We are only going for 6. Beautiful. Let's grab the heavier weight now. I'm using my 5. Push it behind your knee, get it locked in there. We are gonna go for some donkey kicks, and then we're gonna go for 8, pulse for 8 in the full 8 donkey kicks. Making sure that the weight is secure and foot can be flat or it can be pointed. And let's go for 8. And 8, let's stay up there and pulse for 8. And a full 8. Let's drop that weight and let's do the same thing on the other side. Whenever you're ready for 8. 8, let's pause up there, let's pulse. And a full 8. And 1. Let's take the weight out, bringing it back to the front. We're gonna do that series one more time, starting with our shoulder pulls on that slight angle. And let's pull in for 6. And 1, swapping the weights for our tricep pushbacks. For 6. And 1. Same thing on the other side. And tricep pushbacks for 6. Pushing the weights just away, let's go for our 6 push-ups, modified or regular. Pushing, engaging the chest to really push outwards. Let's go for 6. Grab that weight behind the knee. For our donkey kicks, 8, 8, and 8. Let's pause, pulse. And full. And same thing on the other side. Last ones here before we switch onto the new set. 8. Pause up there, let's pulse. And a full 8. Last one, squeeze and come on down. You put the weights aside for now. We are going to get into our plank position. We're gonna start with a few hip dips, then we're gonna go into our plank spikes, and then we're gonna do some mountain climbers. So that same elbow to same knee. Into our plank position, let's go for 1, 2, 3, and 4. Coming to center, spike plank up, back down, and 4 on each side. Drop to center, quick breather here. And we're gonna go for it 2 more times, starting with 4 hip dips. Spike, and 4. Keep that core engaged. Keep that back flat. Ooh, come to center. 1 more. That one really gets you when you're going back to back. So I feel like we've been able to do so many hip dips, so many plank spikes all in a row. Those mountain climbers really got you. Last one. 4. Spike. And 4. And drop down. Amazing. Let's grab that 3-pound weight on our side. We are going to do some side planks again with an arm extension, and then we will switch sides with the weight. If you don't get what that sounds like, you'll see it very shortly. Let's all catch our breath. Get ready into our side plank. I like to have one foot in front of the other instead of one over top of the other. This is where grippy socks will definitely help. Into our plank, extend, come on down, drop the weight, switch the hands, swap the feet, and extend. We're not here for too many. You got this. Plus, we're switching the weight on our wrists, so it's not too much on one side. This is our last one on each side. Believe it or not, we've already gone to 6. Push that weight aside. Quick downward dog. Right leg is gonna extend up as high as you can. Bring it forward between the other two, between your hands. Grab the 2 5s. Coming up, we are in a lunge position. Grabbing the 2 weights, you're going to hover off of your back leg with lateral arm raises to the front. Palms are facing out. We're only here for 4. And that's why we're using our heavier weights. Lift, and 1, 3, and 4. Drop the back knee, full bicep curls. We're here for 6. Keep the elbows in. And 6. Let's drop the weights out in front of us. Hands at the sides, either side of your foot, lifting up and into our downward dog. Catch your breath here. Left leg is extending as high as you can, bringing it forward between the 2 legs. Drop the back knee, grab the weights. We're doing the same thing on the other side, which is why I went for fewer counts. Fix your fitting if you need to. Hover on the back leg. Let's go for 4. And 4. Dropping the back knee. And 6 bicep curls. Those weights aside, hands on either side of your foot, lifting up and into our downward dog. Catch your breath here. Spread the legs out or toes out just a tad. We are going into our bear hover. Knees are a few inches off the mat. As you come up, Right hand is reaching for your left ankle and back down. Bear hover. Opposite sides and back down. We're using our legs to help lift, engaging our core to allow for the cross ankle and hand touch. All right, let's go for 6 on each side. This is our last one on each side. And up, downward dog, coming into the barrel hover. And we're gonna go for fire hydrants. Just on knees, are gonna point out and back in for 6. Keeping your back straight. Let's drop down, walk our knees forward. Grabbing the 2 5s to center of the mat. Bring your legs up in front of you. Let's lay down on our back. Feet are flat on the mat. Make sure weights are in a distance for you to grab. Let's go for just 4 glute bridges to warm ourselves up before we add the weight on top. Feet are hip width distance apart. Knees are parallel. Make sure they do not point outwards or inwards. Same with your toes. This is gonna help us pinpoint our workout, focusing on our glutes. Let's go for 4 lifts, squeezing the glutes at the top. And this is 4, come on down, let's grab the weights. You can put one just below the other, kind of balancing on your hip bones. You don't want it too high up, you want to focus the weight on your glutes. Holding the weights with one hand or both, you want to, because this is not gonna stay regularly or on its own. Holding the weights, making sure that you're just holding them to be stable, not holding them to reduce weight on your glutes. Let's go for 8 glute bridges, 8 pulses, and then 8 full glute bridges. Mindful of the knees, and let's go for 8. This is 8, squeeze, stay up there, and let's pulse for 8. And 1, squeeze, come on down, let's go for 8. And 1, squeeze at the top, come on down. Let's go for the same series, except we're gonna go on our toes for the pulses. So we're gonna go for 8 regular, get onto our toes, and then pulse for 8, and then back to regular. Whenever you're ready, for 8, this is 1, squeeze, stay up there, onto your toes, lift those heels, and let's pulse for 8. One, squeeze up there, drop the heels for 8. And 1, squeeze, come on down. Last bit of glute bridges, and up for 8. And this is 1, squeeze, stay up there, lift the heels, left leg is out, and back in. Right leg is out and back in. Staying up there, keeping lifted. Last one on each side. Stay lifted. Toes are up. Pulse for 8. Squeeze. Drop the heels. A full 8. And 1. Squeeze at the top. Come on down. Let's take the weights off. Roll them to the side. Left leg is extending. Right leg is in. Let's little circles with our ankle. Switch directions. Let's bring the right knee over our body, one hip over the other. Try having both shoulders on the mat. Gaze towards the other side, feeling the twist and stretch in our back. Deep breaths, trying to lower our heart rate now. Rolling back into center. Right leg is out, left leg is coming in. Pulling into our chest, little ankle circles. Switching directions. And let's bring one hip over the other. Both shoulders on the mat as best as you can. Feeling the stretch, good twist. And back to center. Both knees into the chest. Little circles with our lower back. Gaining some momentum and rolling all the way up into a cross-legged seated position. Right arm over the back of our head, left pulling on our elbow with our left hand, feeling the stretch in our tricep. Fingers down, palms away, feeling the pull, stretch along the top of our arm. Palm facing us, fingers down, feeling the stretch along the top. And let's switch sides. Palms away, fingers down, and switch. Deep breath in, reaching up, coming down into a forward fold, walking our hands away from us, gaze is down. Fingers walking us back up into a seated position. Deep breath in, reaching up, exhaling, and coming to center. Let me know how you're feeling in the comments and what you want to see next time. See you.